I hope you all are good. Okay, so let's have a first quick introduction about me. And after my introduction, I'm giving you the chance to unmute yourself. So if you have any question regarding the training, regarding anything, whatever you want to ask, even regarding your career, if you have any doubt, you can please raise your hand. And one by one, I'll try to speak with each and every person, and then we'll clear your doubts also. So, but before starting off this introduction about me, welcome all, welcome to this particular AWS training. And I'm sharing some links in the chat box with you guys. So let me share some link. First of all, I'm going to share the WhatsApp course content link in the chat box. I'm sharing WhatsApp group, course content link in the chat box. So you can check the course content by using this particular link. And even I'm sharing a WhatsApp group link also in the chat box for batch 153. This is AWS DevOps batch 153. The link which I have shared in the chat box, you can join the WhatsApp group by using the link if you are not in our WhatsApp group, because in our upcoming session details or other details, whichever regarding this session, you all will get in this particular WhatsApp. So please join the group by using the link. And I'm going to share some more details with you, and I'm sharing our team details. So I'm sharing my team WhatsApp numbers. You can contact them also. Even we have WhatsApp group admins, you can contact them also. You have any issues regarding your attending this session or any issues if you're having, or if you have any queries, you can contact them also. But yes, for technical queries, please don't contact them because they are not a technical person. They cannot help you with your technical queries. For technical queries, I'm going to share my email ID, and even I'm sharing my Logical Apps email ID also with you. This is our support team where also you can email it regarding your issues. But regarding your technical issues, I'm sharing my email ID where you can email me whenever you have any doubt while practice, you want to ask any question while practice, you can email me anytime with these. Whatever the details you have, with those details, you can email me also. Now, let me open it, some or more details. Now I'll give my introduction. Then if you have any question, you can please raise your hand and you can ask your question. First of all, myself, Ankit Narula, I have total 11 years of experience in the IT industry. Out of those 11 years, in first 3 years, I worked in Oracle Apps, where we are writing SQL queries, writing PLSQL queries, modifying forms, generating reports. And even as a functional consultant, we are doing some setups as per our client requirement. This is what I have done in my career in first 3 years. And from last 8 years, I'm working on topmost 2 cloud platform which we have it in market, AWS and Azure. And as per my current profile, I'm working on 4 technologies right now, 4 things right now: AWS, Associate, AWS DevOps, Azure Admin, and Azure. On these 4 things, currently I'm working it in my organization. So this is about me. Now, if you have any question, you want to ask anything, if you have any doubt, you can please raise your hand. Yes, Mahesh, you can unmute. Mahesh, I'm not able to hear you. Mahesh, are you able to hear me? Mahesh, look like you have some issue with your mic. Please resolve that issue, then you can raise your hand. Daniel, you can unmute.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning,
Okay,
Daniel.
sorry, yeah. So I just quick question, right? For the AWS, I don't have any background in it. So my question is, is it good for me to do that? Is the DevOps? Did you think that I'm going to face any kind of difficulties or stuff since
No.
I don't have any kind of background in the AWS?
Okay. You said that you don't have any information about AWS. So to learn
I
about,
know I have worked on it before, but not that much. So that's why I'm just trying to find out.
sorry,
if this
can you
is-
please repeat your question again?
I mean that I have worked on it, but not that much. Very small. Yeah.
No, you
On
have
the AWS.
basic knowledge of AWS.
Basic knowledge, yeah. But
That's sufficient to learn DevOps. If you have basic knowledge of AWS, that is good. Okay. Even if you don't have it, that is also okay, because whatever is required, we are going to learn in this particular training.
Okay, exactly.
Okay.
Perfect. Yeah.
Any more questions? Yes, Saurabh Singh, you can unmute.
Hey, hi Ankit.
Hi, Saurabh, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm good too.
I have seen there are different courses from Logic Labs, like
Yes.
web services, Amazon Architect, and then AWS DevOps. So just what are the differences between all these courses? Like all
Oh,
are
those are different courses. These are trainers we have it.
okay.
Okay, if you might be seeing it, the trainers are different.
Okay.
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 Now,
So
I have seen it. I have seen those course content also. I'm not sure about the trainer name. They are even in that particular course, they are teaching just only AWS DevOps also. The same thing which I'm teaching here also.
okay, got it.
Okay.
Got it.
And even if you're going to join my batch, I'm not sure about what other trainers are providing. If you're going to join my batch, what things I'm going to provide you, these are the things.
Okay.
If you join this particular batch, you will get live training and recording. That's a very basic thing. And for this particular training, I'm going to use some PPTs.
Okay.
Okay, let me show you that also. Just a minute. I'm going to use these PPTs, and there are total 94 PPTs which I'm going to use. Okay.
Okay.
After every session, I'm going to share that particular PPTs. To learn DevOps, you need to have some basic Linux knowledge, Saurabh. If you don't have, that is okay, because in this, if you see my course content, in my course content, I'm already covering some basic Linux, not much in depth. Okay. But I'm sharing in the end of the training, not in at the end of training, in between of the training, I'm going to share one link also with you guys. If you're interested to learn about more Linux commands,
okay.
with the help of that, you can learn. In this one, you will get all Linux command from A to Z.
Okay, got it.
Okay. Second thing, you will get a AWS DevOps document. This is a document I have created. It's more than 600-page AWS document, which you will get. Second thing, you will get resume, because that is very important, because after learning of this training, you need to build your resume to apply for jobs. Sample resumes are very important. Interview questions are also very important. Then I'm providing a dump with you. What is this dump? Let's example, you want to clear a certification. So this dump will actually help you to clear a certification.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm providing a self-learning YAML document. We have a language called YAML also. It's a very simple one. To learn that one also, I'm going to provide a document with the help of self-learning document I'm providing. You can easily learn from there also.
Okay.
Okay. And then you will get a quiz. So whatever you have learned, Saurabh, if you want to check your knowledge, how you can check your knowledge? One thing is mock interview.
Right.
The other thing is quiz. With the help of those quiz, you can just check your knowledge, whatever you have learned. Is it a correct thing you have learned?
Okay.
So those quiz also you will get from my side at the end of the training. And then you will get some projects also. 3 projects you will get, self-learning videos. You can learn those things also. But these things which is mentioned here, Saurabh, you will get at the end of the training.
Okay.
Okay. These things you will get on daily basis. This is in between when we'll complete the topic on Linux command. That time you will get this particular link also from this.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it, Ankit. Thank you.
Any more questions, Saurabh?
So to practice all this, do we need any particular hardware requirements like?
No.
Okay.
You just need to create an AWS account, and how to create an AWS account, I'm going to teach you. And to create an AWS account, you need to pay 0 rupees.
Okay.
They charge you 2 rupees first, but the 2 rupees also you will get refund 3 to 5 working days. So
Okay.
it means 0 rupees you need to pay. And even for your practice purpose, Saurabh,
Mhm.
you have free services, whichever we are going to learn, most of the things are free. But
Okay.
in AWS DevOps, we are going to learn one service called Kubernetes service.
Okay.
To work on Kubernetes service in AWS, we need to create Elastic Kubernetes service. This is chargeable, which
Okay.
costs you 10 cents per hour.
Per
So
okay.
per hour. So I think 10 cents if I talk about 7 to 8 rupees. So if you
Okay.
practice for 10 hours, so then you will get a bill of 70 to 80 rupees.
Got it. Got it.
Okay. So this is the only service which is chargeable in our complete training. Other than that, whichever we are going to learn, all are coming under free tier.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. Yes, Mirza. Mirza,
Can
you
you
can
hear me?
unmute. Yes, Mirza, I'm able to hear you.
Yep. Hi, Ankit. Yeah. So I'm already part of your batch 142, which is your cloud architect associate, right? That's
Morning.
ongoing right now.
8:30 a.m.
Yeah, that's the
Okay,
one.
that's good. I think we didn't talk earlier
So-
before.
Yeah, I've been, I couldn't catch much of the classes
Because
live. So
I'm
I've
listening
been,
your voice first time. That's fine.
yeah, I'm catching up on the recordings. Yeah.
Okay, so do
So
you have any
my
question regarding
was,
that?
yeah, I'm doing that in right now. So that's ongoing. Can I do this AWS DevOps in parallel?
Yes, definitely. If you have time, Mirza, yes, you can go with parallel also.
Okay, any kind of concept
Okay.
that I would need in terms of like basic AWS knowledge that I'm building
Only
out
EC2
in that
knowledge.
142.
EC2 is required right now.
Okay.
That's what actually we are going to learn also. And even in our upcoming session, when we are going to learn Kubernetes and Docker, that time we need to have some knowledge of IAM. And you don't need to worry about those things. That's what I earlier said. We are going to learn in this particular also. But in DevOps training, we are not going in much more depth for those things. In our associate training, we are going in much more depth. So here we are just covering the basic, which actually we require to go with the DevOps. Okay. And even in upcoming few days, we are going to start IAM service in our AWS training also.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep,
So you
thank
can continue with this particular batch also. Okay. And even if you have any question, you can please email me. I've already shared my email ID with all of you.
Sure. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Yes, Mahesh, you can unmute.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Good evening, Mahesh.
Sir, for career gap students, is AWS DevOps is good, sir, for choosing the.
May I know the complete details, Mahesh? Can you please share your complete details? What career gap you have? What the qualification you have? So it will be easy for me to answer those things to you.
Okay, sir. I am from graduation background, sir. CSC computers. That I have
Okay.
done.
When you have completed?
Yeah, 2011, 2011, sir.
2011.
And after
Okay.
that, I have done in the non-IT, sir, for 5 years, like backend. Now, my friend has suggested the Logic Labs.
Okay.
But you can listen to the demo sessions. That's why I have joined, sir. That's why I'm asking, sir, is AWS DevOps a good option to career gap?
Definitely,
People,
Mahesh, you can join this particular batch, but the career gap which you have it's very common nowadays. You can apply jobs for as a fresher also, but yes, whenever you're creating a resume, in that one you need to give a solid reason why you have a career gap.
Okay.
Okay, because it's a very common nowadays for everyone to have a career gap. So
Okay.
if it's possible, you can give a solid reason in your resume. You can join as a fresher, or if you don't have any specific reason, if you don't want to share the reason with anyone, then you need to share some previous experience.
Okay. So one more thing about coding, sir. My friend has said that in DevOps coding is will be a little bit tough. Like, is this correct, sir? Or
Mahesh, the information we have shared, that is incorrect information.
okay,
Because
okay,
for
that's
DevOps person, we don't need any coding required. We just require basic Linux required. Okay. Whatever we require, that's what we are going to learn in this particular training. Or whatever you require, I'm going to share each and everything with you guys.
Okay. That's why I have chosen for AWS DevOps, sir. compared to AWS admin, DevOps admin also will be there, no, sir? Little bit.
Not a DevOps admin, that is called as AWS associate.
Architect. Okay.
AWS
AWS.
associate architect. Yes, you can call
Yeah,
it that also.
yeah.
Even in this
Actually,
one also, we don't require any coding.
Okay. What is the difference between both, sir? For this little bit only or any like?
No, in this one, you are only going to learn about AWS services. In AWS DevOps, we are going to learn some third-party tools, which we are going to work on AWS platform.
Okay, in real time.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
In our training also, same thing we are going to do.
Okay. So what is the duration of our DevOps, sir?
DevOps
Like,
batch
okay.
is 45 days. Duration is
Okay.
45 days. Monday to Friday, no session on Saturday and Sunday.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
After 45 days, we can attend for interviews, sir. Like,
Definitely, yes. After when you think that you are prepared, you can go for the interviews also.
okay.
Okay. And even if after completion of 45 days, if you have any question, you can email me anytime also. There is no time limit that after completion of this batch, you can only email for those particular number of days. No. Whenever you have any question, you can email me anytime.
Okay, sir. One more final note is
Hmm.
AWS DevOps totally cover under 45 days. Some are keeping like 90 or like above.
In that
Also,
one, might be if you notice it, they are covering both the things. If you check their course
Okay.
content, they are covering
Okay.
both the things in 90 days. Because for AWS Associate 45 days, AWS DevOps 45 days. We have put different courses. So there will be no confusion for the students.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Yes, Gajanan, you can unmute.
Hello,
Yes,
am I
Gajanan.
audible, sir?
Yes.
Hello, sir. I had already joined your AWS Associate Architect Solution batch
Which batch number?
142 morning session.
140. Okay, morning session. The current going on 8:30 a.m.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my question is that it will be good to join AWS DevOps right now, or shall I complete first that batch and join this later on?
Now you can join parallelly. The Gajanan, that earlier might be, if you might be remember in AWS training, I said that if you have time
Yeah.
for practice, then you can go
Yeah.
with parallel. Otherwise, go one by one.
No, I have time, but I had doubt that while practicing there will be problem. So I am
No.
asking.
There will be no problem. You can email me anytime whenever you have any question.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, Swami.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
Swami.
hi, Ankit.
Hi, Swami.
Yeah, my question is, I'm a Java developer and currently I'm a total 10 years of experience and I am good expertise in Linux and Java release control. So I don't have experience in normal DevOps. So is it fine to get this training AWS DevOps?
Yes,
For me?
there is no required to learn that on-premises DevOps. It's not mandatory. You can directly go with this one also. There is no
Okay.
prerequisite. Like earlier I said that for me to learn about this one, there is no prerequisite because whatever we require, we are going to cover in this particular topic. But yes, if you have a AWS knowledge, that will be good. If you don't have, that is also okay.
Yeah, thanks,
Okay.
Ankit. So how is the market now, the AWS DevOps, Ankit?
Right
If we
now,
learn-
AWS is #1 cloud in the market. If you see, if I just a minute, I'll show you one thing here. This is market review, which we got on the June 2022. This year review we didn't receive till now. You can see here, AWS is #1 cloud in the market. And still it is #1 cloud.
Okay, yeah, thanks, Ankit.
Okay.
I'm good.
Thank you. Yes, Gokunath.
Hello, sir. Good evening.
Good evening.
Sir, I am from civil engineering background, sir. BTech.
Okay.
I am fresher to everything in sir, software side.
Hmm.
Can I move? How can I get roadmap to IT side, sir? I don't have any knowledge on DevOps or any software side, sir.
Like earlier I said that to learn this particular course, there is no career gap, no prerequisite, or if you have a career gap, you can, in your resume, you can mention the solid reason and definitely you can join this particular IT trainings
sir,
also.
Yes, okay. I can start with AWS DevOps as a fresher.
Yes, you can. You can go with AWS also, but I have a suggestion here, not just for Gopi, for everyone. Whenever you're applying for jobs, nowadays, every company is looking for a person who is multitasking. Like if you see my profile, which I have shared it, I'm working on 4 technologies right now. My company is retaining me because they know that I'm working on 4 things current right now. So whenever you are applying for jobs, you need to have multitasking also. Okay, like right now you go with AWS DevOps, but I recommend in future you also go with AWS Associate also.
Yes, okay, sir.
Okay, so with this you are going to be multitask, and definitely with this you will get a better package also.
Yes, okay, sir.
Okay,
But I don't have any type of basic knowledge in DevOps on IT side, sir.
don't worry. That's what I said. There is no prerequisite to learn this course.
Yeah.
Whatever the basics from zero, we are going to start this particular.
Yes, okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yes, Kavita Lakshmi, you can unmute now. Kavita Lakshmi, you have raised your hand to ask your question. You need to unmute.
Hello.
Yes, you can ask your
Hey,
question.
Yeah, this is Amma. I would like to have a few queries regarding the DevOps. See, I do have a good experience in cloud environment. When I'm saying cloud environment, AWS as well as Azure. So I would like
Okay.
to want to understand how that will be. Eventually it is integrating into DevOps. So where is the exact demand in a real-time environment? With that, see how do we get the job opportunities? So if you can explain, that will be really grateful.
Now your question is that where DevOps is getting used.
Not exactly. So how it is integrating into cloud? Where is the demand is coming in an open time environment?
No, you are working. You said that you are working in AWS also. You're working in Azure also.
Yeah, that's right. You are right.
Now, definitely, this is going to whatever the virtual machines or EC2 machine we are creating. In Azure, we call it VM. In AWS, we call it EC2. Am I right?
Yes, you're right. You are right.
Okay.
Exactly.
So whatever we are creating, under that we can install those tools and we can integrate with our other things also, and we can work on DevOps too. Like in AWS, we have Jenkins. We have Docker
Okay.
also. We are going to work on that. In AWS admin, we have Azure pipeline.
Okay.
Might be, do you have heard about that Azure pipeline?
Yeah, I know very well. Yeah, please go on.
So with that one, we are going to integrate with our virtual machines, and we can, whatever we are going to run on Azure pipeline or Jenkins pipelines, with the help of this, it automatically going to display our results.
Okay, got it. So basically it talks about the tools integration, if I am not wrong, right?
It is tool integrations also, but with the help of this one DevOps, it is going to work with mediator between operations team and our development.
Okay. Now I got it. So it's a mediator between operations team and the development team, correct?
Yes, so it's a combination of both the one.
Okay. So
Okay,
eventually
that's why word come DevOps from development plus operations.
Okay, I understood. So the role and responsibility will be basically of like a tools navigations, if I'm not wrong, correct?
Tool navigation and whatever the pipelines which we are going to learn and other work, that also we need to manage it. And if you're getting error messages, we need to resolve those error message pipelines. We are getting it. Majorly, we are getting the error message because of the codes, and that the issue because of the developer's code.
Okay, can I consider like in a testing environment, we do have a windrunner, load runner, it's a kind of environment?
We are not doing testing. Testing is done by the testers. And if you are getting error messages, that time also we are talking with them also that we got error message in the testing. So they are checking it might be the problem in their code or might be the problem with the developer side.
Exactly, right.
So we need to coordinate with each and every single team as a DevOps person.
Oh, understood. Okay. So we will be, as you said, we will be act as a hub between dev and ops team, right?
Everywhere we are the person who is good contact person for each and every person.
Understood. Got it. Okay. Got it. Yeah.
And at the end of the training, the sample resume which I'm sharing it, in that one, you will get a document also from my side where you'll get all the jobs, responsibility, day-to-day activities. You will get that also into that.
So, okay, understood. Yeah. So now the demand is really peak. That's what I know. Since I'm in a real-time environment, I know very well that DevOps have a very good opportunities. So, but I don't have much exposure on the DevOps environment. So thought to check with you on this. Yeah, really.
So that's why we are giving you the training. So if you are going to join it, you'll definitely in our upcoming days, when you're going to apply for jobs, you'll get a better package also.
Okay, okay. Do we have
Okay.
any certification on this DevOps environment in order to get highlight of to the resume focus?
Yes, we have a certification also. This one.
All right, all right, all right.
That is why
Okay,
at the end of the training, I'm providing a dump also with you. With the help of that particular dump, you can clear their certification also if you want to do that.
okay. Is that the certification will specific to any particular cloud or it will be generic to the all the
No, it
clouds?
is AWS DevOps.
Okay, got it.
If you want
Understood.
to do, you can do the specific tool certification also,
Okay,
but that is for all you are getting it. But that
Okay,
dumps
okay.
we don't have available.
understood. Got it. Yeah, got it. Super. Got it. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yes,
All right.
Love Sharma, you can unmute.
Hi, Ankit. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. Well,
Thank you.
Ankit, I'm carrying an experience of 6.2 years in total with an IT sector. Right now, I'm working with VMware on AWS.
Okay.
And I was just searching for a good opportunity with the DevOps. And I think you mentioned Maven as a primary tool, right? There are certain other tools as well. So
There are a lot of tools we
Yeah.
have in the market
we-
alternative of those one. But before asking your question, I'll complete my answer.
Mhm.
Maven is a tool which works by the developers. And DevOps person is not going to work on the Maven. We have just, if you might be seeing my course, very basic, we are covering the Maven.
Okay.
Because to learn Jenkins, you need to have some basic knowledge about Maven. What is artifact actually? You are aware of that. So that's why we are just covering a very little bit of Maven in our training.
Okay.
Okay,
So
but
there
in
is
real time, Maven another person who's going to work on it.
So I started actually learning by myself, but unfortunately, I don't have much experience on the Java, right? So I thought that working with Maven, working in DevOps is quite tricky. So I thought let's try with your.
No, Maven, yes, you're correct. Maven is for Java.
Yeah.
For Python, we have other different tool. For every
Correct.
different language, for every different type of code, we have a different codes.
Yeah.
For Python, we have PyCharm. For Java, we have Maven. So in those tools, only developers are going to work.
Okay, so there is. I'm right now. I'm working in an operation area. So if I'm a DevOps engineer, so do I have to work on the Maven thoroughly,
No,
or just?
no, not a single time we are going to work on Maven.
Oh, thank you.
Okay,
Thank
not
you for
a
clearing
single
it out.
time.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank
Ankit.
you. Yes, Sam, you can unmute.
Yeah, Ankit, good evening.
Good
Yeah,
evening.
I'm a 142 batch student.
So you are from
So-
also 142 at 8:30 AM batch.
Exactly. We are like
Okay.
attracted your teaching way, your style and all. So you are more confident on that. That's why we are very eager to like joining all the courses. But I'm
Thank
a
you,
bit
Mavan.
confused here.
Thank you, Sam. Yes, don't worry.
Yeah,
You
I'm a
can
bit
ask your
confused.
question.
Actually, currently going on mine Azure admin also and AWS
At morning
also
7
both.
AM.
Yeah, 7 years, 7
Okay,
to
you
8 and
are in from my your 7 AM batch also. You are from my
yes, yes.
8:30 batch also.
Yes, exactly,
Okay.
exactly.
That's good.
I'm very much interested because I know the worth of this AWS, this cloud and all at the moment is booming like anything. So I'm a bit confusing, like still course in the middle, right? Like maybe I need to wait like to learn DevOps later or like how, because this is the first time like I don't have any experience on the AWS side, but other experience, analytics and all that I have experience. So what is your best suggestion for this?
Like earlier, Sam, like earlier also, there are two students who was from same batch. They're asking the same question. To them also, I said the same thing. Again, I'm saying the same thing to you also. If you have time, Sam, to practice it, then go with the multiple batch. Otherwise, go one by one. Because the important thing is practice.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, practice.
Okay,
Yeah.
you need to practice it. So if you have time, you can go with multiple one. And whenever you have any doubt, you can email me also anytime.
Yeah, here you mentioned like AWS DevOps having like many things, right? Git, Maven, or Jenkins, Docker, your Kubernetes, right? So these are all only services to which will be handled in the AWS side, or like exactly where to like
These are actually
come into this?
Jenkins is a third-party company tool.
Yeah.
Docker is a third-party company too. Kubernetes is also a third-party company too, created by a company called Google.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
and these all are third-party tools which we are going to work on that. And nowadays, Terraform is a very important tool because right now we are learning about AWS and we are creating our AWS services by using console. Okay.
Yeah.
But in AWS, we have multiple ways with the help of this one, we can create resources. Graphical user interface, CLI, PowerShell, CloudFormation. We have a service called CloudFormation. We have Terraform also.
Exactly. Using these services, what we are going to do in AWS side.
No,
So we need to
by
deploy
using
the code, or we need to change something, or what exactly?
No, correct. By using Jenkins, Docker, Kubernetes, we are going to deploy our codes, and we are by using Docker, Kubernetes, we can build our applications also in our virtual machine. And with the help of this one, the performance of our application or the website we have, it will be one way much better if you're directly going to create an application in your EC2 machine.
You mean that upgradations like take place this using this one, or?
Upgradations will be also easy for us. Whatever the upgradations we want to do, that is also very easy for us in this with the help of DevOps things. Or if you want to do anything, that is also very easy.
But we don't involve any coding for backend from this part. Only services can be used, right?
No. Don't worry about that. Zero coding is required to work on the DevOps part.
Yeah, practically I've seen AWS side. Yes. Yeah, all services.
Right now, whatever we have learned, did we use any codings right now? No.
Yeah, that is only I've seen that one. Yeah, in AWS you mentioned clearly, yes, no coding there. All services and all is very good, really. Very easy, quick learn that one. Practice practically, like if you do that one, it's very easy to learn. Yeah, similar with this one also, right? Yeah, and maybe
same way, don't worry about that.
Yeah, what about this one? If you learn AWS DevOps side, what about Azure DevOps? Those are different from this year, or both are any combination?
No, it's not much difference. Little means I can say that 50% is same.
Oh, 50%.
Like if I talk about here, you are able to see the two services. These are AWS specific services.
Oh, okay.
In Azure, we have Azure services. Okay.
In Azure, we are that batch also later.
Yeah, the Azure DevOps batch is going on right now by at 6 p.m.
Super. Yeah. You are
6
in and
p.m.
out
batch is
complete
going
cycle.
on.
Yeah. Oh, super. Yeah. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, I'm clear. Yes, I'm clear. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Yes, Balaji.
Hello.
Yes, Balaji.
Yeah, hi. Good evening.
Good evening.
May I know in this course, this Jenkins, Docker, or Kubernetes will be in depth, or how it will be?
Medium level, I can say that. Basic to medium level, we are going to cover in this one.
Okay. I mean, like by completing this course, we can try for jobs, right?
Yeah, definitely. Yes, you can apply for a job with easily where you can apply.
Okay.
With this, you can easily clear your interview also.
Okay. Is there any help from your end will be there? Support?
Regarding which thing?
I mean, for job trial, something, any help?
We are sharing job details in our Telegram group. You can check that and you can apply for jobs.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you. Yes, Rani, you can unmute.
Hello.
Yes, Rani.
Hi, Ankit. I'm Kartika. Actually, I joined a DevOps course in the January. Sunil sir's batch.
Okay.
I see the course content is almost similar. So how do you differentiate AWS DevOps from a normal DevOps?
No, what is normal DevOps? Can you please tell me what is normal? Not
No,
normal DevOps, we can call it as on-premises DevOps, I think so.
So I just want to understand what is the difference between the course that I joined in the January and the course that I want to join now. I see the course content is completely same.
Not 100% same. Might be have missed those points which I have added it.
Lastly, I see Elastic Container Registry and Kubernetes service also. These two things have been added extra.
No, even in Ansible also, if you see, there are some other things are also added. Even in Jenkins also, a few things are added. Even in Docker also, some few things are added. I'm not sure in Kubernetes are same or the different. I didn't check that one, but I am aware of those things. I have added few new things.
Okay, so will it be added advantage for me to join this class?
Definitely yes, because whenever you're going to apply for jobs, then because in Sunil in one you have learned about the Google Kubernetes. Definitely, if you're applying for AWS Kubernetes, even AWS job, they're not going to ask for Google Kubernetes questions.
Okay.
Okay, so that's why you need to know how to create a Kubernetes service in AWS.
Okay. So
Okay.
I just want to, I have one more question. So even in Sunil sir's class, every chapter like Git, Maven, Jenkins was having maximum 5 to 6 classes, and he completed the course around in 40 days. Now here also we have 45 days span.
45 days duration.
Yes. Yeah, so
near about 45 days.
yes. So will this 45 days will be sufficient enough to gain the maximum knowledge for the interview purpose, or is
Yes.
there anything else that we need to learn?
No, you don't need to learn anything else if you not require it. Whatever things you require, that is sufficient.
Also, I was working in Byju's. It was 3 years back. I delivered my baby, and I now have a career gap. I want to switch to this AWS cloud service. So how do I, do you provide help me in the resume building?
We're sharing sample resumes. With the help of that, you can do that. And you said that you have a career gap. Like earlier, I said that nowadays it's very common for everyone to have a career, even especially for ladies. For girls, it's very common because of the baby, which you said that.
Yes.
So you can just mention that particular reason, and that is the very common reason for everyone.
Okay,
And
now
everyone knows that that is a very common reason for ladies to have a career gap.
Okay. So this won't be a problem, right? I'll be joining as a
No, no.
fresher. Or can I
Definitely.
had some experience from the previous thing also?
No, whatever the previous experience you have, that you can show that. Okay. Don't show that particular experience. Okay. And then after that, just mention as like fresher.
Okay.
Sorry, not fresher, means whatever the career gap you have. Mention
Okay.
those things.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, Ankit, then thank you for helping me with my doubts.
Yes, Raham, you can unmute.
Hi Ankit, this is Rahmat.
Yes, Rahmat.
I'm working as application support engineer in Linux operations. So is it AWS DevOps will be helpful for my career growth for further jobs?
Yes, Raham, like earlier I said that to learn about DevOps, you need to have some basic Linux knowledge. And that's what we are going to cover in this training also. You said that you already have knowledge on Linux. That's very good. That definitely help you in your career growth.
Okay. That is our main question. For AWS architect or AWS DevOps, what will be preferable for career growth?
No, sorry, can you please repeat your question again?
Sorry, for only AWS is efficient, or AWS DevOps will be which course will be helpful for my career growth?
Now, like earlier I said that Raham, whenever you're applying for jobs, nowadays company are looking for a person who's multitasking.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm suggesting you right now you can go with AWS DevOps, but in future you can go with AWS Associate also. So whenever you're applying for a jobs, you definitely get a better opportunities with multiple things. You'll get a better package also.
Okay. Initially, AWS DevOps will be helpful.
Definitely, yes. You can start with this, then you can go with AWS Associate also.
Okay. Thank you, Ankit.
Thank you. Yes, Shravan, you can unmute now.
Hey, hi, Ankita. I have a quick question. Like, see, here the course content you're saying like you're going to complete in 45 days.
Yes.
And with regards to the practice, while we are working on the Docker and the Kubernetes, while we want to create some instances and also how we are going to create this using the AWS.
I'm going to teach you.
No, that's what I'm asking. Is there going to be, are you guys going to provide any lab like Quick Labs access or something else and all, or like we are going to use the AWS instances where we create instantly and on the same instances we are going to work on with the Jenkins?
You need to create your own AWS account.
Okay, AWS is fine. That is fine. I'm asking about the how we are going to see if you're going to use the Terraform integration. So for using the Terraform integration, obviously we should have some one Kubernetes cluster or some like AWS instances and all, right?
No.
So
wrong information.
here the lab and all, everything is going on AWS itself.
Yes,
That's
everything is going to done on AWS.
Okay.
Even the Kubernetes service, that is why if you might be see the details which I mentioned it here, I'm going to create Kubernetes service.
Okay.
Here, I mean, that's why I clearly mentioned that we are going to create Kubernetes service, and then we are going to work on AWS. And this Kubernetes service is chargeable, which costs you 10 cents per hour, which is not even coming under free tier.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
So everything we are going to learn on AWS. I'm not going to teach this Azure. I'm not going to use Google. I'm not using any third-party company tools. I'm just going to only use the AWS. Everything
Okay.
on AWS.
Yeah, one more question from my end. I have done with my Google Associate certification. So, how you can suggest me like whether go with AWS DevOps or Google DevOps, GCP DevOps?
Now, first of all, if you see the one which I've shown you right now in the position of the market, AWS is number one, number two is Microsoft, and number three is Google.
Okay.
So this you can decide where you want to. You want to go
This
with
is
number one, or you want to
from-
go with number three?
I can see this graph is from June 2022.
June 2022. We didn't receive the latest one right now. But still,
Okay.
AWS is number one cloud. I can say that like Google might be a little bit up, but AWS is number one.
Okay.
Okay.
And my last question, see, as we are working people, unfortunately, out of the 45 days of course duration, after 30 days or something, if I am not able to attend the classes, so how it's possible from your end, from Logical Labs, whether they are going to add me in some other batch?
Now, Logical Labs is not going to provide you those things. You can contact me. I'll give you the rights that you can join one more batch, and that I'm going to give you within 6 months. There is no help from Logical Lab. That's the only help I am going to provide. So you need to contact me for that one. So within 6 months, I'm going to give you the rights.
Within
But then
6
one
months.
more batch. Yes, within
Okay.
6 months, I'm giving you.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Only one more batch only. And you only get the recording for the batch which you are going to pay. You will not get the recording for any upcoming batch.
Yeah, that's what my next question is. Like after 30 days, if I'm not able to attend the other classes, will I
You will
able
get
to
the
get
recording.
access with the recording? Okay, I can
Recordings you
able to
will get.
Okay.
Lifetime, no download option, lifetime you will get.
Okay.
Okay.
No doubt.
The PPTs which I'm sharing that you can download, recordings you can't download.
Okay.
Okay. Recordings you can access from our website also. Recordings you can access from our mobile laptops. We have both the options.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so those have raised their hand, guys. Just wait for a few more minutes. I'll come back to you. Let's start with our demo session. Then I'll come to this. Now, first of all, we need to discuss what is DevOps. Is DevOps one tool? Is DevOps one tool? No. DevOps is not one single tool. DevOps is a combination of multiple tools. It's actually, we can call it a process. This particular process is called as DevOps. And from where we get that particular word DevOps? That DevOps word comes from two different teams, development and operations. So these two teams become one single word called DevOps. And DevOps is a complete process. That process, which under this particular process, we have different tools. If I talk about in market, we have hundreds of tools in the market, but no client is using hundreds of tools to work on DevOps. They're only going to work on these few tools, and those are tools which are very commonly used in the market. Those we are going to work in this particular training. And what is the benefit of DevOps? With the help of DevOps, we can easily provide the new features to our customers, to our clients. No need to worry about the updations. Developers update their codes automatically with the help of testing. Our application will also get updated. We can work on 24/7 on DevOps also. There's no time period that I can only work on weekdays or weekend. No. We can work anytime. It's completely flexible. And even in DevOps, you can work on any language or any of the platform you can work on it. You can work with Linux also. You can go with Mac operating system, or you want to do it on Windows, you can go with Windows. But in real time, you will see the clients working on the Linux-based operating system. So this particular training also, we are only going with the Linux-based operating system. And you can use any language, whichever the language you want to use to work on DevOps, you can use any language also. With the help of this one, you can build a website also. With the help of this one, you can build any application also. You can build any mobile app also. Anything, whatever you want to build, you can build with the help of DevOps. Now, why clients are using DevOps? Which we have discussed it just few minutes before. It's a combination of two words called development team, DevOps, development team plus operation teams. So with the help of these two words, a DevOps word is coming in. Whenever, let's take example, our developers have write some code. While testing that particular code, there's some issue we are getting it. And who is going to check that particular issue? Operations team is checking that particular issue. So operations team need to check those things, all the bugs and other things. With testers, they need to check. With the help of this one, they are not able to provide timely new features to the customer before DevOps. But with the help of DevOps, they can provide new features easily to their customer, to their clients. They can provide. But why we are using cloud on DevOps on cloud? Might be you have listened few minutes before I was saying DevOps on premises. What is DevOps on premises? On premises means the servers which is in the client location. That is called as on premises. But here we are going to work on DevOps on cloud. It means we are going to work DevOps on AWS platform. We can do the same thing, the one which I'm going to do here. The same thing we can do it in on-premises also, but no client is nowadays preferring on-premises. The reason is they need to maintain those servers. They need to upgrade their servers. But to start working on DevOps, on AWS DevOps, do we need to pay anything? No. We don't need to pay anything to start with DevOps. We just need to pay ₹0. We don't need to pay any single rupee to work on AWS. But if you want to work on the on-premises, first clients needs to buy those servers and maintain those servers. They need 24/7 electricity. They need internet connection. And they need a backup internet connection also. They need electricity backup also. So if you are working on cloud, we don't need to worry about those things. That is why every client is switching to cloud, because they don't need to worry about the servers to maintain those servers. In cloud platform, they are getting a very good security also. In AWS, we have features called security group. We have an option in AWS. We have an option called NACL. With the help of this one, we can give more security to our services. Without any downtime, we can work on it. Without any downtime, we can work on our cloud platform. But whenever we work on premises, if anything happen, our servers are down. Whenever you want to increase your servers without anybody, with just a click of few minutes, you can increase your servers also. But if you want to increase on premises, you need to first buy those ones, and then you need to do that. But here, with just a few clicks, we can increase the capacity of our servers. Now, on which cloud we are going to work on it? We are going to work on cloud called Amazon Web Services. We can also call it as AWS. By which company it is started? By a company called Amazon. It's a very big platform to buy do online shopping. We are already aware of that. By the same company, Amazon, they have started a web services, Amazon Web Services. which we can access from any part of the world. We just need a normal internet connection and we can access from any part of it. Started in year 2006 and they have invested a huge amount of money in data. In AWS, we can call it as regions. That regions are actually data centers, but we can call it as data centers. Currently, AWS is having 31 regions. I mean 31 data center all over the world they have. And in upcoming days, you will see 3 more regions which are ongoing also. And where we can check those details? Here. Here you will get the full list of regions in which particular country, in which particular state we have those regions. I'll click on overview. 31 regions you can see here right now. This is a full map. Wherever you see these green dots, these are ongoing regions. Wherever you see this red dot, these are coming soon. So how many are coming soon? 1, 2, 3, 4 we have. So it means in upcoming days, we'll see 4 regions more. In India, we have 2. One is in Mumbai, other one is in Hyderabad. In Hyderabad, they have launched the region in November 2022, last year. Last year, they have launched 3 to 4 regions. So this is the complete map we are getting. Even we have one more 5 also in Auckland also. So in upcoming days, we'll see 5 regions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here I can go by using continent wise also. You can go regions. If you want to see continent wise, I can see that also North America. Here. If you scroll down, here I'm getting the names of these the details. Wherever. In which region it is launched? Here. 2018 year. South America. Only one. Europe. One of the oldest region, Ireland. And the first region in 2006, North Virginia. One of the oldest region, and the second one is Ireland one. We have. So here I'm getting, you can see here 2022, 2022, 2007. We are getting. Middle East. Yeah. If Africa, only one in Cape Town. Asia Pacific, yeah. 2 are upcoming. Here we have in Hyderabad, Mumbai. Australia, New Zealand, upcoming 2 are. This one launched in January 2023 in Melbourne. I'm sharing this link in the chat box with you guys. So if you want to check all the regions, you can check that also. So currently 31 regions are available in all over the world. So in upcoming days, we'll get 5 more regions. And this I have already told you. As per the current situation in the market, AWS is #1 cloud in the market we have. And what we are going to learn in this particular training, we are going to learn about Git, Maven, Jenkins, Docker, Kubernetes, Ansible, Nagios, Terraform. These are the tools which we are going to learn. And when we are going to learn about Docker and Kubernetes, that time we will work on these 2 AWS services also. Elastic Container Registry, ECR, EKS, Elastic Kubernetes service. And we are also going to learn some of the basic Linux commands also, which I have already told you. Duration of this particular course is 45 days. Each session is going to be near about 1 hour, Monday to Friday. Session timing is as per our schedule time. Start time always at 8 a.m. I'm always going to start my batch as 8 p.m. IST. This is start time. And each session we are going to record and we are going to share with you guys. Course fees is 1,500 INR. Course content link I have already shared in the WhatsApp group, or if you are in the WhatsApp group, you can check in the group description also. And I'm sharing again in the chat box with you guys. And after completion of this training, if you want to go for any certification, you can go with this particular certification with the help of that particular dump, which I'm going to share. And if you're going to join this particular batch, these are the things you will get from my side: live training and recordings, training PPTs, basic Linux we are going to learn. So if you are interested to learn more about Linux, I'm going to share some self-learning Linux commands. With the help of that, you can learn. And these are the other things also which I'm going to provide at the end of the training. AWS document, sample resumes, interview question, dump, self-learning YAML document, AWS DevOps quiz, and self-learning AWS DevOps. So these are the things which I'm going to provide. So this is what we have from my side. Now, if you still have any question regarding anything, please let me know. Yes.
Hi Ankit.
Hi,
Yeah,
Sheikh.
I hope you recall me.
Yeah, it might be you're from any of our previous batch.
Yeah, true. The last Amazon Web Service batch.
132 batch?
Yeah, true. The Thursday which ended up. Okay. Yeah.
Yes, correct.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So just a quick one actually. I mean, not sure it will sound a relevant question or not.
Don't worry about
AWS, yeah, AWS DevOps, fine. Now, since DevOps can be used in obviously any platform, Java, whatever, Python, etc., whatever, .NET, etc.
Correct.
Yes. So yeah, I'm also a Java developer. So the point is that how will this AWS DevOps, like I'm not sure. You can answer this question. What you will comment? How
Continue.
how this AWS DevOps course, etc., will be like applicable to the Java related DevOps, means how it will
No, it
relate.
is not anything related to any specific developer shape. Like earlier I said that DevOps can be go with any of the language. It can be go with Java, it can be go with Python, it can be go with Ruby anything. So it's not specific. DevOps is not specific to any language, Java.
Okay.
Okay, it can be go with any other languages also.
No, mean to say, if I am learning this course, AWS DevOps, okay. So can I say like in my profile straight away that yes, I know DevOps and that I can apply in Java also? Like, is it right
Yes,
statement?
definitely yes, you can.
Okay.
You can go with it Java. You can mention a previous experience also. With this, you can mention that you are already aware of AWS DevOps. Definitely, you are a multitasking person.
Yeah, true. Because my main concern is that like yes, as you said, now AWS Java, AWS DevOps, whether I'm a .NET developer, Java, PHP, whatever. So is it applicable? I mean, I can use it there or not? So okay, fine. As you said,
anywhere you can use it.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Because I was getting an impression that there is Java related DevOps separately, PHP related DevOps separately.
No. It is not like that.
Okay.
This is just a DevOps.
Fine.
Okay.
Got it. Which is applicable everywhere.
Everywhere, correct. Even like earlier I said that with the help of this one, even you can build a website also. With the help of this one, even you can build mobile applications also.
Okay.
Okay.
Fine. Thanks.
Thank you. Yes, Rabia, you can unmute.
Oh yes, Ankit. Actually, I'm also previous batch. Like
yeah, I remember your name.
Remember, right? Okay.
From which batch?
Actually, I joined 118 and recently you just taught, right? 132 to also that time. I also joined
Okay,
that
so you
batch.
have joined two batches, 118 and 132.
Mhm.
Okay.
So my question is here. Actually, I know the automation side of tool like Selenium. I learned the testing point of tool. When I learned that time, I learned Jenkins, GitHub, Maven, all those. Is it related to these or is it related to the AWS side for
No,
this
tool
DevOps?
is same. Whatever you have learned, that will be the same in this also.
Okay.
There is no difference into that. Okay, because the tools which actually Maven, Jenkins, these are not AWS tools. These are third-party company tools.
Yeah, but how to use in AWS? That is we are learning here, right?
We are going to learn in EC2 machines. We are the EC2 machine which we have created. In that one, we are going to use.
Okay, I got it. But yeah,
Okay.
related to the AWS, how to use in AWS and DevOps. That
Yeah,
we are
that's
going
what
to
we are
learn.
going to do that here.
Got it.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you. Any more questions?
No, thanks.
Okay.
I'm good.
Yes, Rani, you can output.
Ankit, can you please go to that slide where you mentioned what kind of jobs for what? The last but one slide.
Which one? This
No,
one?
no, next previous one.
This one?
Yes, just
this is certification path.
So I didn't understand this. So I just want to, can you please explain this?
Okay. This is certification path. Like to go with the DevOps certification, it is mandated to have any of the associate certification.
Okay.
Okay. Then after that, you can go for the certification. Certification like an exam.
Okay.
You are giving an AWS exam. So to go with the DevOps one, if you see here, you need to go with any of the associate certification.
Okay.
Then you can go to the DevOps.
So first, if I complete this AWS Solutions Architect Associate exam,
yes.
I'll be what is a job title that I'll be eligible to?
This is the same one. The certification is the same. Level. The certification name and the job title name is same.
Same. Okay.
Okay.
Understood.
Any more questions?
No, thank you. I'm good.
Yes, Rahul. Yes, Rahul, you can ask your question. Rahul, your voice is very low.
Hello.
Yes, Rahul, your voice is clear now.
Yeah. Do we get a certification after completion from Logistics Lab?
Yes, you will get a course completion certificate.
Okay. Do we need to mail or something
No,
else?
you will get in our website automatically once the batch is going to be complete. We'll enable the certificate option. Automatically, system will generate a certificate for all our paid candidates.
Okay. No worry. Thank you very much, Ankit. No, sir.
Yes, Naveen.
Yeah, hi Ankit.
Hi Naveen.
Yeah, so I'm having one question. Like I'm having like 4.5 years of experience. Out of that, like first 1 year I was into non-IT, and the remaining 3 years into IT side on mainframe developer. Okay, so here my question is like the course what we are going to learn, will that cover like 3 years of experience candidate? What I mean is here like as I said, I worked for mainframes developer. I will remove that in my resume, and I will mention I have worked for like AWS developer as AWS DevOps for 3 years. So will that be like okay for that, or else how? Just wanted to understand on that.
Now you can go with this also, but I suggest if you want to go with 3 years experience, Naveen, then I 100% suggest you go with after that AWS associate also.
Oh, okay.
So with this, even you can put 4 years of experience also with both the things. Okay.
Yeah.
That will be easy for you to elaborate more your resume if you go with both of the things in future.
Okay, got it. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, Daniel, you can unmute. Hi, yeah. So this is a quick question. I'm just asking for this particular course, what is the this thing that we are going to use? I mean, for the language, are we going to use Python, Java, or what are we going to use for this
No,
course?
we are not going to use any coding here. Like earlier, I said that this is not in this one. We don't need any coding for that. So we are not going to do any coding for that. Okay. We are just going to learn about those tools.
Oh, just the two. So we don't need any
coding. We don't need any of that. No, we don't need any language.
Okay. So that makes sense. Okay.
Thank you.
You very much. Yeah.
Anyone have any more questions? Please raise your hand. Yes, Rahul Gupta.
Hi,
Hi.
Actually, my question is about the AWS. Actually, I have completed my AWS from Sunil. I think last 1 year back.
Okay.
So should I need to brush up or something?
No, you don't need to brush up. Whatever, like earlier I said, that whatever is required, we are going to learn in this particular training also.
Okay.
Okay.
So same thing. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Any more questions?
No, sir. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Thank you. Anyone have any more questions? Okay. So in tomorrow's session, what we are going to learn is we are going to learn about how we can create our AWS account. So I'll show you how you can create our AWS account by using some screenshot. With the help of that, you can easily clear your AWS account. And in tomorrow's session also, we are going to start our first AWS service, which we need some basic information about, that also called as EC2. That also we are going to learn in the tomorrow's session. And then if we have time permits, then we'll go with Linux command. Anyone have any question, please let me know, or we can end this session here. And even if you have any question while practice, if you want to ask anything which you are not asking here, you can email me also to my email ID, which I have shared in the chat box. Anyone have any question? Okay. One more thing. Whenever you're going to email me, make sure you're going to mention your batch number, and this batch number is 153. So whenever you're going to email me, mention your batch number on that email, so it will be easy for me to recognize you're from which particular batch. Yes, Akhila, you can unmute.
Yeah. Hi, Ankit.
Hi.
This is Akhila. So, how many real-time projects are we going to have in this course? Can I know?
At the end of the training, if you might be see here, I'm sharing some 3 project videos, self-learning videos, and 3
Yeah.
self-learning videos you will get.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Fine. Thank you.
Okay. Look like no one has any more questions. So with this, I can end the session. In tomorrow's session, we are going to learn about how we can create AWS account, and we learn about, okay, someone has more question. Yes, Sula, you can unmute.
Yes, I'm from the United States. I don't know if this is the right time to join this class, 10:30 a.m. Eastern time in the United States.
Yes, you can join. If it's comfortable for you, definitely yes, you can join this particular batch. Is this time comfortable for you?
Yes, it is. Yes, 10:30 in the morning is okay for me in the United States. Yes.
You can join this particular batch. It's time permits comfortable for you. And I just want to know, are you in the WhatsApp group of AWS DevOps 153 batch?
Yes, I will try to join that group.
Okay, I'm sharing the link again in the chat box. You can please join the WhatsApp group by using the link which is shared in the chat box. Please click on the link. You can join the group.
Okay. So one more question. When can we do the payments? When is the payment due?
We are sharing all the details in our WhatsApp group. You can follow that instructions from there and you can complete that.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Sudha. Thank you. Have a nice day.
You too.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for joining the today's session. See you tomorrow. Have a nice day. Thank you.